We are live! You've probably been watching for about a minute with me and Stephen sitting there in confusion. But the team news is in ahead of Manchester United's final Europa League group stage game with Zorya Luhansk. Last time out, we beat them 1-0 thanks to Zlatan Ibrahimovic's goal. And we've gone with a strong lineup again, although there are a few changes. Firstly, in goal, Sergio Romero. Young, Bailey's back at centre-half.
That's what I'm buzzing about, I have to say.
I didn't ask you to talk yet, Steve. Just stay there. One sec.
Tell me what's
One sec. Let me tell the people the team. Romero, Young, Bailey, Rojo, Blind, Herrera, Pogba, Mata, Rooney, Mickey T, and Ibrahimovic. Steve, that's your cue.
I got a question why we're playing players out of position like Ashley Young at fullback, and I know people will be like, he does a job. Do you know what? You've got players there banging on the door of first team opportunities who play in this position. Now, maybe it's not their best position, but they definitely fill in this position really well, and they need developing. And this is the criticism that we've got of Jose Mourinho, playing inadequate players like Ashley Young because they're experienced, even though they're not very good, over the likes of Timothy Fosu-Mensah, over the likes of some of the other lads in the academy that are absolutely lettering on the door. How long has Ashley Young got at this club, or in the future? Do you see him having more than 6 months?
The thing is as well, I don't think it's nothing to do with experience. I think it's just a simple case that at right back, Tim Fosu-Mensah better.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's not just the fact that he needs development and he's got this, that and the other. Yeah, he's a better footballer. Top and bottom of it.
And also, do you remember some of his performances last season?
Spurs until he went off was ridiculous.
It was amazing. Mate. He went off. We fell apart. And I know Fellaini got ripped a lot against Everton, and rightly so. But why isn't Fosu-Mensah considered an option for that to come on and help shore up the defence, see a game out? Doesn't make sense to me, and I would have liked to see
but as I said,
in the lineup.
Bay's back, and I'm absolutely buzzing Bay's back because that is someone I think we've definitely liked. If you look since he went, defensively, we've not looked as strong, I don't think.
We've not done too badly, but it's nice to have Bailey back because he hasn't. He does look like he's a bit rash.
He was our best player until he got injured.
He was man of the match pretty much. I remember coming out of every game and be like, yeah, Bailey, man of the match.
Pretty much man of the match every single game. He was player of the month. So you bring that back into the team as long as he can hit the ground running. Let's hope that we don't just get him fit to send him off to the African Cup of Nations. Let's hope that he can get in and make some difference to us this week.
Apparently, Steve, you're looking terrible.
I look
That's
terrible.
From Sadiq Saeed. Sadiq,
have you even seen me?
basically, you think Steve looks terrible. What you can do later on the call-in is call in, because we've got a live fan call-in today, starting at 5:30. So you may as well call in, and we can see how beautiful you are, because you're certainly in a position to be talking about others. So, yep, please do call in. The only reason I was going to watch was for TFM, says Mark J. Sheehan. Me too, so I'm off after this.
The midfield two there, Pogba and Herrera, I'm not digging it. I think Pogba's got to play in the midfield three. I think when you play free in front of him and you play him that far back, I don't think he gets involved in a game enough.
But then what you've got to realise is we're playing Zorya Luhansk. Their midfield could walk past you in the street and you wouldn't know who it is.
It's not their gaff either. They're playing like 800 mile away from their gaff.
What, like West Ham and City do? It's not their gaffs either. Still play there.
That's a good point.
So,
but this isn't even in the same part of the country they are. It's on the opposite side because Luhansk is actually very close to where the war is. Which is, guys, one of the reasons why we haven't travelled, because we can't really be going over there with camera equipment when it's a war zone. It's not really the dumb thing.
Apparently me running around with a selfie stick wasn't wanted, so...
But that's not wanted here, to be fair.
Oh. Better put that away then.
Anyway, guys, what do you reckon? Get your score predictions.
No, Rashford, that's right. Should we tell them the bench as well? Let me get the full team out again for you guys. I know you can see it rolling across the screen, but I don't think producer Christoph has put in the subs. Now, Sergio Romero, Young, Bailey, Rojo, Blind, Herrera, Pogba, Mata, Rooney, Mickey T, and Ibrahimovic is the starting lineup. On the bench, David De Gea, Timothy Fosu of Mensah, Jones, Fellaini, your guy Fellaini, Lingard, Marshall, and of course Marcus Rashford. Thoughts on Memphis? Ghulam Ahmed says, well, he's off to Everton, isn't he?
Pretty much.
Matt and Mickey Rooney and Ibra have clicked as an attacking forces. Adnan, do you agree?
It's Europa League, mate. Let's not get carried away.
Mata in the number 10. Happy days. That is happy days. I was thinking against the Everton game. Imagine being Juan Mata.
No, he's not. He's on the right. Rooney's in the middle.
But if that's the case, then they should switch. Because Rooney's done a lot of damage from out the right.
He's got a cross on him.
Do you remember the setup? What goal did he set up? Was it?
I will give him that. Wayne Rooney has got a cross on him, and he hits it at a decent time as well. He doesn't dilly-dally on it.
To be fair, you gave him man of the match last game, so... Why are you pretending that you're not nice to Rooney? You was in the newspapers. You went viral for giving Rooney man of the match. Can we just say that?
And didn't even say it. So it shows you how many people look at headlines and don't read the content or watch the content.
What me and producer Christoph did was set up Steve for a good one. Because what he does, Steve, what you find is you talk shit. So we tried to fix that for you. And we did kind of save you a little bit that weekend.
A lot of people literally just replied to the headline and probably didn't watch the video.
That always happens though.
Yeah, that always happens. We should do that more often.
It's like when you wanted Pep Guardiola, isn't it?
No. No.
Right. Fosu Mensah should have got a start, said Tamme Takor. Rooney with his 239th goal today. Could Rooney become United's all-time goal scorer today? He could. But I hope he doesn't. I want him to do it at Old Trafford. So maybe level it today.
I'm not going to lie to you. I don't want him to do it.
Why?
Because I like the fact that this isn't anything against Rooney. This is purely for a fact how much I love Bobby Charlton and everything that he stands for and has been through and means to the club. I would love it if Sir Bobby Charlton held a record at United. Now,
but
if
you've
Rooney
got to see Wayne Rooney do it.
And I've seen pretty much every single one of his goals in person. If Wayne Rooney does it, then hands up, fair play. He's absolutely deserved to do it. But I would just love it if there was a record that's. Can you imagine in 100 years' time, it's still Bobby Charlton that's got that record? How cool that'd be.
No, because I think Wayne Rooney breaking that record, then it kind of lays down a marker to the likes of Marcus Rashford, maybe other players coming through that they can too do that. Because look, if a record goes unbroken, is that the right word?
Yeah.
Yeah, unbroken. If a record goes unbroken for all that time, it kind of thinks like it's like with England. 50 years since they won a World Cup, it's kind of like, oh, you can't win a World Cup. People probably think, oh, it's impossible to do it.
No,
it's not impossible to do it.
It's not impossible to do it, no, but it's a hell of an achievement. It's 25 goals a season over 10 years.
And Rooney has won every single trophy you could possibly win.
Apart from this one. Club's never won it, and I don't care as well.
I don't care, as one famous man once said.
Do you know what? People saying that this is our only route into the Champions League. Well, I'm going to throw something at you right here, right now. The bookies don't usually get things catastrophically wrong, do they?
Well, they do.
It's about one.
They got Brexit wrong. They got Trump wrong.
Whatever. They're saying United are 3-1 to get into the top four, but 6-1 to win the Europa League. So
3-1. That's some good money, that.
But look how many games you've got to continually win. So when people are saying it's our only chance to get into the Champions League, no, actually, the top four still is our better chance.
Yeah, it'd be easier to finish in the top four.
Absolutely. There's more margin for error.
But at least Sevilla ain't in the Europa League this year.
Name on the trophy.
There has to be a new name on the trophy this year, and it could be Manchester United. Adnan makes a great point. We've lost 8 out of our last 9 away games in Europe, not including qualifiers.
That's pretty bad.
Me and Christoph have had some dreadful times down these past couple of months and years. We went to Munich. I think these last 2 aways are the only 2 we haven't done in the last 3 out of those 9. Hopefully we win today anyway. Asked to leave the clubs too many times to be considered a hero. How many is too many times? Because it was only once.
I think you're being a technicality there, and I think it was twice.
No, it wasn't, because look, listen to me. Listen. I am not Wayne Rooney's biggest fan.
No.
But you know me, I tend to not talk shit, unlike you. And the thing with you, Steve, is Wayne Rooney, he went to Sir Alex Ferguson towards the end of his career, and he said, if you're not going to play me, I may as well go.
Yeah. Now, that might not be putting a proper, fully requested, written with your little stamp at the bottom transfer request, but he still wanted to leave. But, by the same rule, we should also give David Hay stick for that, because he definitely wanted to leave.
By the same rule, Roy Keane should also get stick.
He didn't want to go. He just wanted more dough.
Same thing. Like, he threatened to leave.
Show me the money!
Threatened the same what Rooney did in 2011.
I don't know if he did. I thought he was just kicking off about a contract. I don't think he was saying I'm going anywhere. I think he was anywhere he was going to go. I think he was just saying I want more money. Rio did the same just after he
Paul Scholes refused to play once in the League Cup.
Wasn't that when he had his eyes thing?
Nope, that was before then. It was a game at Villa Park.
Oh yeah, I remember it. I remember him talking about it.
We lost 3-0. I think John O'Shea made his debut.
Was it because he'd been benched?
I was sat in the Villa.
It's because he's been benched, wasn't it? Because he'd been benched and he said, go on, he went, nah.
No, he wasn't. I think it was. He was because he was benched and then he was like, you got to play. But Scholes refused to play for United. So does that mean he's not a legend?
I don't think that's the reason why Rooney's not considered a legend by many.
People tell me, what you say, Christoph? Read the comments.
Yeah.
That's what I was. That's why we got into this argument.
Why don't you shut up?
See, this is Makola 1, House and 0. Nenad, hold tight, you.
Give me that.
Turn the mic up, you dickheads. We have to turn the mic up.
Pereira's our future. Pereira bagged at weekend.
Yeah.
He's been absolutely smashing it, creating tons and tons of chances over there at Granada. If you'd like us to go and speak to him in Granada, in the sunshine, him in a pair of speedos, and me in a pair of boat shorts.
I don't want to travel over there with them two.
Right? We need 1,000 likes, and it will definitely happen.
Listen, where's Granada? Isn't that the studios on the
Southern
road?
Spain now, mate. No, Southern Spain.
Yeah. Listen, let's go. They're
Why
in a
did
relegation battle, aren't they?
Why did Dave want to leave, says Juvan? Have you just woke up or something, mate? Do you not remember that whole Real Madrid saga? Because his missus is in Madrid.
Listen, Adern, Dave is ours, you bellend.
Howson
staying.
would have been critical of Sir Bobby.
Yeah. So Bobby sold tickets illegally
I've never had a go at him for that.
and made money off it.
Um,
Any comment? Allegedly, by the way, sorry to Sir Bobby and his lawyers.
I consider it a legend because he plays with so much passion regardless. No, I disagree with that. He plays with passion.
I hate
when he's
passion
been
merchants.
when he's been done in the press.
Passion!
So many times he's been just like, not asked on the
You
pitch.
know why England haven't won the World Cup for 50 years? No passion, apparently.
Yeah.
You know them
Despite the
ones?
fact that they play with...
England knocked out against us. They've got no passion. It's just no passion. Apart from the
just
fact
not
they're
good
crap.
enough. Charlie Headlam says, so happy Bay is back. I think he's going to make a huge difference to us for the end of this season. Remember, boys and
Can
girls...
we get Bailey a British passport by any chance?
Probably not.
Because why does he have to be African and go
Cote
to the African Cup
d'Ivory.
of Nations?
If we get 1,000 likes, I will go to the African Cup of Nations wearing a pair of Speedos and I will report back and I'll do fan cams. Where's it held anyway this year? Do we know? Does anyone know?
In Africa.
Work experience, boy. Do you know where it is? It's in Libya.
Shut up!
No way is it.
You see what that says, guys at home? Fan. Does that mean I have fans? Or Man United
Where
fans?
is it?
Can we just
Find
clear that
out.
up?
You Google
Man
that.
United fans said producer Chris. I don't have any fans. Fan call. I feel like a
Idris says,
teacher.
Howson, please be quiet. Look, that's not going on, man.
he's just said what I meant to say then. Shut up. I'm trying to tell the people something. Fan calling. Fan calling.
Are
know
you
what
a
that
fan
means.
of Manchester United? Then get all... I'm doing that, but you don't really do that. It's more of like a
Calls are
webcam
free.
thing.
So it's not like I'm a celebrity where you get charged out of your eyeballs to call in and vote for some non-celebrity. You get to speak to two actual
For some what?
YouTube celebrities, yeah. And you get to call us in. Actually, you don't even get to chat to him. You get to chat to Rachel, so that's even better. You don't get to chat to this mug. So give us a call.
Any
F2
news
Devils
on the state of the pitch?
on the Skype.
I imagine with them announcing the team that it's probably going ahead. They've been doing pitch inspections and stuff. It's
quite hard, isn't it?
-9 it got to last night, so it could be like a car park.
I remember when I used to play on Sunday mornings at R10.
Is he telling me to wrap up?
He is telling you to wrap up. I'm just going to tell you a story.
Yeah, I'd go for it, mate.
R10 mornings,
Oh, yeah.
Sundays, Sunday league. You'd turn up and the pitch would be
Yeah,
frozen.
but you wouldn't have been
and
cold
you'd be
with them. Have you
hungover.
seen how airy his legs are?
I got Ryan Giggs' legs. And I got Ryan Giggs' left foot. Did you know that?
No, you've not. Right, there you go. Loads of people telling me to
one
be
of those
quiet.
coaches,
It's
so-
not going to happen, is it? So deal with it. Absolutely deal with it. I'm going to be here all night, and I'll just keep talking. He tell me to wrap up. I'll do what I want.
Now, what time are we coming back? 5:30. So we'll be back at 5:30
Back in
for
less
the
than
live.
half an hour.
It's not a watch
On
along
a fan
anymore.
call in. We're going to try and get 50 calls through from you guys because it's all about you guys. We want to know what you think about this game because we don't really care about
We
the
got
game.
5
But we care about
targets.
what you guys have got to say. So we're going. We've got loads of challenges that we've got to do in the game. Can you help us? And 1,000 likes. I'm going to Granada. And what was the other thing? African Cup of Nations. Get it done.
Yeah, I'm going Granada as well. So yeah, I'll be back with Rachel at 5:30. Steve will be in social corner or in Howson's hole, as he likes to call it. And we'll be covering the Manchester United versus Zorya Luhansk game. So keep it locked to Full Time Devils. Make sure you get your
Mate, you've
comments
got
in
a
below.
comment here that I need to read out for you. Hazaifa says he's a fan of Adam. You're more interesting than Michael Owen. It's not hard, is it?